Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we are filming right now. So today is another installment of What's New. What's New is basically where we go over all things new for Disney merchandise, and specifically these videos have been focused around LoungeFly pre-orders. Now, LoungeFly put a halt on their pre-orders a few months back, so the monthly pre-order videos kind of stopped. However, they are back, and I'm going to go through every single release that I'm aware of. I should preface that if I missed something, please let me know down below in the comments. But I'm going to go over every single release that I know about that's coming during the month of September, including a bunch of really awesome small shop releases, plus D23 specialty releases that are coming as well. So if you are unfamiliar with how the pre-order process works, is basically LoungeFly releases these pre-orders for small shops to carry and then distribute out to their customers. I'm going to link a ton of links down below for you for all of the different ways that you can purchase, and also promo codes as well. So if you want to get a percentage off or what have you, that information is going to be listed in the description box down below. I will do my best. If that particular shop is sold out, just send me a message and let me know. You can do that either through Instagram or you can do it here in the comments, and I will update that link with another link from another small shop that will be able to fulfill that order. So basically what happens is once you place that order, that means that you've reserved a bag, and the bag will then ship out to you once that small shop has received it. So just keep in mind that all pre-orders are going to be through small shops, and the exclusives are also going to be through a particular small shop. And also please note that the LoungeFly website is not going to have any of these bags until after all of the small shops have received their shipments. So the small shops that you order from are actually going to be the ones that will first get their hands on the bag. Now, I will say, yes, LoungeFly has been having some troubles in the past with shipping issues, and I believe that that's why they stopped doing pre-orders. However, it's my understanding that everything's kind of been sorted out. I think a lot of that had to do with the fallout from the pandemic, and also the demand that I don't think that they were necessarily ready for when kind of the pandemic happened, and then the fallout from it as well. And so we are being told by LoungeFly that everything should be on time. So we will see, but we have a ton of bags to get through. So guys, why don't we go ahead and get started? Let's find out what's new. Okay, so I am so very excited to be starting with Halloween items, and there's gonna be a lot of them today, so be ready. We are gonna start with this Trick or Treat mini backpack. This mini backpack features, I believe this character's name is Sam. Let me know if I am incorrect in that. I'm very new to the horror film genre, and this is a really nice, it's got applique design, there's embroidery, it's got a really cute little sucker zipper pull, and then also the interior lining is a nice logo for Trick or Treat, and then it also has some different candies on there as well. This also features a really cool crossbody bag. This crossbody bag is incredible. I believe there is a wallet as well. I just couldn't find an actual photo of it at the time of me filming this, but usually they come out with like a full set that's like the mini backpack, a crossbody, and a wallet. But what's cool about this bag in particular is that it does have a clear front pocket right on the little bite mark out of the sucker, so you can actually see Sam. I hope his name is Sam. If not, his new name is Sam. Okay, we can see Sam's little button eye kind of poking through, looking through that little sucker. I think that is so fun. A diagonal orange and black striped crossbody. Stunning. I know a lot of people who are big Trick or Treat fans, and I think that that's going to be a pretty popular bag this Halloween season. Next, we're going to be moving on to Peanuts, and yes, it's themed to one of my most favorite Peanuts films. It's called It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and this mini backpack features Snoopy on the Great Pumpkin kind of sleeping, and then there's little stars and bats and a moon, and on the back it's got Charlie Brown and Linus kind of staring off into the distance with like their little silhouettes. This is so very cute. Inside the lining there is Snoopy with Woodstock on his head inside of a jack-o'-lantern, as well as Snoopy's house. This also has a really, really cool crossbody bag. This crossbody is so cute. It's got Snoopy on his house and he's taking a nice rest. There's little spider webs on the edge of his roofs, and the zipper pull is wood stock inside of a jack-o'-lantern. And as you open the roof of the house to access the interior of the bag, there are all these little ghosts that are flying around, and Snoopy looks so scared, and it says Boo in the center. It's super duper adorable. It has the exact same lining as the mini backpack, and then we also have a matching wallet that looks very similar to the mini backpack with Snoopy relaxing on top of the pumpkin. And I always love to talk about LoungeFly's cutout ID little holders, and this one happens to be a bat, which is super duper cute. So I love a good custom cutout when it comes to an identification holder. I just think it's so fun. So next we are going to be moving on to the Fantastic Beasts bag. So I'm a huge fan of the Fantastic Beasts, and LoungeFly has been doing a book series. They've done villains, they've done princesses, they've actually done princesses 2 different times. And this happens to be the books from Fantastic Beasts. So you've got the mini backpack, and it's got little books that are flying around with little swirls, kind of like it looks like they're flying around like magically. And then there's the spine of the books that kind of line up in the center of that pocket. I think this is so beautiful. And then they have a crossbody that is just the books. Now, so this just features a flap that goes over the top that has books, and also a small zip around wallet that looks exactly like the pocket on the front of the mini backpack. And then the interior lining is just a nice, like kind of like a filigree type of pattern, and it is like dark blue and black, which is really nice. All right, next we're gonna move on to Beetlejuice, my personal favorite Halloween Horror Nights house from 2021. If you have a favorite Halloween Horror Nights house, let me know down in the comments down below. I'd love to chat with you about it because I am trying to hype myself up for going in a couple weeks. But this is the Beetlejuice Icons mini backpack. It's an all over print. It features all sorts of different characters from the film. And then the zipper pull is so cute. The zipper pull is actually a Polaroid of the 2 sheet ghosts from the film, which I think is so adorable, and those were such an amazing touch in the house. I am obsessed. And then it's got the Beetlejuice sign. It also has his gravestone. It has him sitting on the grave. It's got them at their wedding. It's got Beetlejuice in his traditional outfit. Such a cool bag. It's got purple details, silver hardware, and then the interior says Beetlejuice, 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 and then it's got a little skull face, tombstone, and little swirly patterns and stars. Now, they have one of the coolest crossbodies ever. This is the Beetlejuice glow-in-the-dark marquee crossbody bag. I think this is amazing. If I could have gotten my hands on this last year, I would have. So Beetlejuice as a zipper pull, he's sitting on top of his tombstone. It's got the same lining as the mini backpack, but it's a red color. And it's just got a plain detachable black crossbody strap. Chef's kiss. I'm obsessed with this bag. I think it is so fun. And then also there is a Beetlejuice wallet to go with it. This is a vertical zip around wallet, and it features Beetlejuice sitting on top of the tombstone. And then as you can see, the little cards go inside. There's no custom card cutout. I feel like they could have done something, but I mean, maybe like a tomb. They've been really into tombstones. Maybe like a tombstone. That would have been fun. But anyway, love seeing Beetlejuice represented, especially during the Halloween season. And speaking of Halloween, this bag is beautiful. This is the Casper the Friendly Ghost mini backpack. This backpack is so cool. He is see-through. You can actually see through him. As you can kind of see at the top of this image, like where his head sticks out, it looks like it's see-through, and it is. And the front pocket also is see-through, which is such a cool element. And on the little zipper pull, there is a little ghost, and the hardware is silver, which is really nice. And the little plaque on the front says Casper LoungeFly, and it's in this really pretty, like nice light teal color. I'm so excited that we have some cool Casper stuff. And then also we have the wallet that is zip around, and yes, it also does feature that see-through element, which is so fun. I'm so into them making some really fun changes to their designs, and they were really creative with this one. So anyway, it says let's be friends, and then there's 3 different ghosts on the back of the wallet, and on the interior it does show the lining, and this lining also is what's in the mini backpack, and it's comics of Casper, and it features that light teal color on the interior. So very cool. I love to see it. Now next we have a backpack that is from Sanrio, and I'm gonna butcher this name, but I think it's Agritsuko. Oh no, please correct me in the comments. You'd think I'd be better at this. But basically, it is this animal that really likes heavy metal music. And it is so cute. So he's like super sweet in one of the images, and then there is a detachable face that you get with this bag where you can put on his little heavy metal face. So funny. And the back of the bag features him like doing like the, you know, like the heavy, like the horns symbol, the rock out symbol on top of like cat skulls and crossbones and fire. I'm here for, I don't know who this character is, but I'm already in love with him. He's so metal, and I can't, yes. I love this. And then it also has a detachable little tail, and the tail is plush, which is super fun. And then we have a matching wallet, but the wallet does not have a detachable face. It's just doing its little rock out symbol with its tongue out, and that's just how it's got to be. And then the lining is matching in both. It has a little rock out symbol, and then it says metalhead, and then it says headbanger, and then it also has like a beer bottle and some guitars and some stars, and him being cute and him being metal. Ooh, that was a roller coaster. I need to find out more about that character. I feel like I would relate to them. Okay, next we are moving on to a DC Comics bag. I don't know a lot about this character, but this character is called Black Adam, and it looks like it's a costume bag, so it's definitely his uniform, and it's got like a utility belt, and it has a lightning bolt on it, and the lightning bolt does glow in the dark, and then the interior lining says Black Adam, and it does have the DC symbol as well as the lightning symbol. Guys, tell me about Black Adam. I don't know anything about the man. Okay, next. Ooh, we're moving on to some Disney bags, guys. So this bag is so cute. This bag is the Inside Out bag. And what it is it's got the emotion at the bottom on the front pocket. And this front pocket is fully flush, like it is very flat. So you won't be able to fit a ton in there, but it's got all of the different emotions, and then they are looking up at the core, at Riley's core memories that are above them. And they kind of each have that unique look of their emotion on their face, which I think is so adorable. On the back of the bag is joy and sadness, and they have a little sadness ball kind of rolling on the floor. And then the zip around wallet is the same as the front pocket on the backpack. And then the lining is the little balls in 2 little borders. And then in the center are all of the different core memories for Riley. And the ID cutout is just a perfect circle for a memory ball, which I think is super duper adorable. They had a very similar bag release at Box Lunch, but I believe it was a Danielle Nicole bag, but this one is really cute too. Not quite done with Inside Out. They came out with a very, very, very fun passport style bag, and I hope that they continue to make these. LoungeFly, they're not watching, but if they were to watch, I would love to see more of these bags. I would love to know your opinion on this style of bag. It's called a passport bag, but it looks bigger than other passport bags. It looks thicker, and it looks like you can put more things inside of it. This is their anger bag. It is amazing. So he looks so angry. He's got his little fire hair. There's 2 different compartments, a small front pocket and then a larger back pocket. The lining happens to be a line of angers just kind of lined up. His tie is technically three-dimensional. It's appliqued on, so it looks like it's kind of flying in the wind, and the crossbody strap happens to be canvas. I think this would be perfect for Pixar Pier, especially at the, oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget the name, but there's like a food stand with Anger, and there's an actual statue of him, and it would be such a cute picture to get with this bag. I want them to make more of these because I would love to have more crossbodies that are easier to travel with rather than mini backpacks, just throwing it out there. I've recently fallen in love with wearing crossbody bags to the parks. If you have done so, please weigh in because I would love to know what you think about those. So next we are going to be moving on to a Stitch bag. So let's check this out. So we have another Stitch passport bag. So we've got another passport bag on our hands. This is Stitch as a witch, and yes, there are elements of this that do glow in the dark. Stitch is holding on to a little trick-or-treat pumpkin that's got lots of fun treats in there. It's so adorable. The side has orange and black stripes. His ears do protrude out from the side of the bag. The hardware is a really nice gunmetal, which we love a dark hardware, or I love a dark hardware. The interior lining is an all over print with Stitch in different Halloween costumes. And it also has a card holder that's available too, featuring Stitch as a witch with lots of little jack-o'-lanterns as well. Super cute design. Love this. And then we also have another Stitch bag. This crossbody bag featuring Stitch is Stitch as a witch, and it's like on this really pretty chenille patch, and this does look like a little piece of candy. It's got little three-dimensional bows that's holding the candy wrapper on, and it's got a purple crossbody strap, gunmetal hardware, and the same type of lining as the other bags in this collection. Super duper cute. I always love seeing what bags they come up with for Stitch for Halloween because he is always in some sort of fun costume. I have Dracula Stitch right behind me from last year's collection, which I really love. Next, we have a non-Halloween bag. Now this bag is from a series that they have released that's called the Scene series. And we're gonna start with their crossbody bag and then move on to their backpack. So it basically is a bag that has different scenes printed on it. So we have Governor Radcliffe on one side, Pocahontas with the colors of the wind seen on one side. And then on the other little shorter side, we've got John Smith. And then in the back, we have Miko, and we also have Percy, and they're like breaking bread together, which is super adorable. And then there is a zip around wallet, and the zip around wallet features both two different scenes from Colors of the Wind. And the interior is this really nice light tan color, and it's got like almost like a cameo of Pocahontas, and there's like little compasses and feathers and little leaves around her. Super duper pretty. Golden hardware. Also, I forgot to mention the clasp on the crossbody bag is actually a compass, which I think is really nice. And then let's move on to the backpack. Here's the backpack. Ooh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, this is when John Smith and her like touch hands. Love that. Sorry, I was having a moment there for a minute. Whew, love that part. Then we've got Pocahontas with Colors of the Wind. Then on the side, we got Miko taking a bubble bath, which we adore. Miko and Percy on the other side. The little zipper pull is Miko, and then on the back is Governor Radcliffe as well as Percy. Super cute bag. Next, 101 Dalmatians. Now this Storybook bag, these Storybook bags, I am obsessed. I want the Peter Pan one so badly. This is a continuation of that collection. There's an Alice in Wonderland, there's a Peter Pan, there's this one. Ooh, I might be missing one. But anyway, so here's the 101 Dalmatians. It looks like a book, right? So you've got the spline on the book on the side, and it says Disney 101 Dalmatians with little paw prints, and the spine is black. And then the cover says 101 Dalmatians. It's got Pongo and Perdita sitting there with all the puppies all around them with their house kind of in the background. And then on the back, there is the LoungeFly plaque with another picture of the puppies. But as you open it, it looks like a storybook, which is so cool. Big Ben is kind of right in the center. And then there is a little story of the 101 Dalmatians on the inside of this bag. It is so cool. You can use it as a crossbody. You can use it as a backpack. There are so many cool things that you can do with this. One of my favorite new innovative style of bags that they are doing. I love, love, love what they do with this collection. And then they also have a matching wallet. The wallet is zip around, also looks similar to the Storybook, but it does not have the spine that says 101 Dalmatians on this side. It's just plain. And the interior lining is a really cute red lining that has white spots and then paw prints, and it says 101 Dalmatians. Next, we are going into the Mickey and Minnie ghost. I wore my Mickey ghost for a reason today because we've got a two-sided crossbody bag. One side is pastel Minnie ghost. The other side is pastel Mickey ghost. And they are in like teals and purples and pinks and dark pinks and yellows. Really pretty color combination. I love this bag. I think it is so fun and so different. I also really love the traditional ones that they came out with last year, but I do love the versatility of being able to wear it with like two different outfits or two different color schemes, which is really fun. So the interior lining happens to say Boo, and on the O's there are little Mickey ears, which is super cute, and then it features Ghost Minnie and Ghost Mickey in the same colorations that they are on the exterior of the bag, and it does have silver hardware and a detachable purple crossbody strap. Now, they also have this just in a backpack with just Minnie, which I think is really, really fun. And it's got really bright pink backpack straps. And then the interior is Minnie Mouse as a ghost, and it says Boo. And her little Mickey ears also feature the bow that's on the front of this bag, which I think is a really cute little touch. It doesn't look like there's any exterior pockets, something to keep in mind for a mini backpack. And then these ears are so cool. So it features Minnie on one side and Mickey on the other, and then it has this really fun bow in the center, but the bow is detachable. Yes, LoungeFly, they are listening to their audience. We want versatility with our ears, and I love the idea of being able to detach a bow. Super duper cool option. Typically on the side of LoungeFly ears, you're going to see the LoungeFly logo that's going to be embroidered, so just keep that in mind. It is visible. Next, we've got a really neat bag from Gremlins. So Gremlins, they have this bag that has the gremlin, and it has detachable 3D glasses, and the 3D glasses actually you can see through, and you can actually see the little eyes of the gremlin behind it, which I thought was super duper cute. And this is a Funko bag. So this is a pop bag. So it's got a little bit of an alternative style when it comes to like the animation style of this bag. And the ears do poke out pretty far. It does have side pockets, which we love to see, and silver hardware. There is a small zip around wallet, and I don't believe that the little 3D glasses come off the zipper bag, the little zipper wallet. So just be cognizant of that. And the interior lining is like a little film strip style of animation, and it has all of the different gremlin characters inside. I was actually really hoping for a gremlin house at Halloween Horror Nights, but we didn't end up getting it, which is okay. So next we have a My Hero Academia bag. I don't know anything about this show. Is it a show? Anyway, this is a pop bag, so it's from Funko, and it's got this character, and then there's a character peeking out behind them. And then, yeah, there's also a zip wallet. It's got silver hardware and side pockets. Moving on. Ooh, we have another passport style bag. I'm loving seeing it. Please, please, I need to know. Are you guys loving the passports? But this happens to be Dracula, Tigger, and oh my gosh, I think he's so cute. So he's got his little Dracula cape, like collar, kind of sticking out on the side of the bag. It features embroidery. It also features applique details. You can see his little Dracula or vampire fangs. I'm not sure if he's a Dracula or a vampire. And then it does have gold hardware. And it does not look like this one has a detachable crossbody strap. It wouldn't necessarily make sense for it to, since it is like meant to be a little crossbody. But it's got 2 pockets, and I am really excited to see more of this style of bag. Next, we're gonna be moving on to Coraline. So we've got some really fun Coraline bags. We've got a really fun Coraline bag. It's just one bag. And this says Pink Palace Apartments, and it does have a little applique detail of this little sign with a little black cat. Coraline is featured on the front. It does have like little side pockets, and this bag is so vibrantly colored, and yes, it does glow in the dark, which is really fun. The interior has little buttons and scissors and also the little cat and bats, and it's in a bright, bright, bright pink. And then there is a similar zip wallet to the front of the backpack, and it has the Pink Palace Apartments, and the moon does kind of like poke out a little bit. And as you'll notice, there is a button inside of the moon, like reflecting inside of the moon, and the same lining as the mini backpack. I love that Coraline gets a little bit of love. So next we're going to be moving on to some Hocus Pocus bags, guys. It's almost time for Hocus Pocus to come out, and that is super exciting. As you might know, I'm not like the biggest Hocus Pocus person, but I'm excited to watch it. I will watch it. I'm more of a Halloween Town gal. You've probably heard me say that several times. But here we go. So we have the Binx backpack, and what's really fun about this Binx backpack, Binx is actually fuzzy, which I think is so cute, and he's holding on to the little black flame candle. And then in the background there's like a little it's not a debossing moment, but the applique of the rest of the bag is kind of forward, and so the image looks like it's a little bit behind. And it looks like you're kind of peeking through a forest, and you see the Sanderson sisters kind of flying near the moon, and then the house with all the purple flames coming out of the chimney. And then the interior lining has Binx and stars and the black flame candle and also a moon. And it does have gold hardware, and it does have side pockets, which so happy that we're seeing more side pockets. They also have this as a crossbody bag, and the crossbody is just straight up Binx as a fuzzy kitty, which I love, holding on to the black flame candle with the same interior lining, and the crossbody strap is detachable on this particular bag. Next, we have a Hocus Pocus bag that is themed to Danny, which is really fun. So it's got Danny's Halloween outfit kind of in the background, and then it says, "I shall always be with you," and it has Binx kind of poking out of the pumpkin. And yes, Binx can be pushed down inside the pumpkin, where you can just see the ears and the little paws, which I think is a really cute little touch. And the interior lining features Binx inside of a jack-o'-lantern and moons and stars and planets with a black background, and it does have gold hardware, and it does have side pockets. And then we also have a zip around small wallet that features Binx inside of the jack-o'-lantern, and on the interior of the wallet there is a little cutout of the identification that is a witch hat, which I am so happy to see. I feel like Danny doesn't get as much love as she deserves, so it's nice to see that she got her own bag. Now, we have a really cool like cylinder crossbody black flame candle bag. And so they had a black flame candle card holder last year, I believe. Wasn't it a card holder? Do you guys recall? I feel like we went over it here on the channel. I don't recall exactly, but I feel like we've seen this design in a different form last year. I'll have to look that up. And we have a really nice like gunmetal gray hardware on this. The flame is actually sparkly. It's got a red detachable crossbody strap. It says 31. There's little angels and bats and witches and different things on the candle itself. And then the card holder is right next to it there up on the screen. Really, really fun bag. Perfect Perfect for the Hocus Pocus fans out there. Next, we're going to be moving on to the first bag from the D23 Expo. If you don't know what the D23 Expo is, it's basically the Disney fan club. They do an expo every 2 years. And this happens to be in celebration of the new Avatar film that's going to be coming out later on this year. And this is such a gorgeous bag. I don't know how practical it will be to utilize in real life, but man, pictures are going to look absolutely epic. This bag is so pretty, and it's a complete exclusive to in-person purchasing at the D23 Expo. Here is the second exclusive from the D23 Expo. It just happens to be based off of Tron, and so I'm hoping that this means that there's going to be an announcement about the Tron ride. Now I have to say it's taken 4.5 years to get this ride built, so we shouldn't hold our breath for it, but fingers crossed, maybe we can cross our fingers. We don't want to die here. But I'm hoping that that means that we're actually going to get an announcement, because if they are showing off this bag, there's got to be some reasoning behind it, because we haven't really seen or heard anything about Tron for quite some time. Let me know what you think down below if you have any D23 predictions. I've heard some pretty wild ones on the web, and I'm excited to hear what you guys think. Next, we're going to be moving on to some small shop exclusives, as well as some LoungeFly exclusive bags. So first, we're going to start with 707 Street. This is the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy Rocket Cosplay Mini Backpack. This backpack is so cool. It's actually furry. It looks like kind of coarse raccoon fur, which I think is so adorable. The other thing I want to point out is he looks like he is a pop figure, but he is not. So this is not a pop bag. This is just a standard bag, but he looks like kind of like a cutesy form of Rocket. He's got a distressed silver hardware, which I think is a really cool touch. Side pockets are visible, and also the interior lining just says Rocket kind of over and over again. Really cool bag. Next, the next bag that we are going to take a peek at is a 707 Street exclusive LoungeFly Disney Pirate Mickey Mouse Cosplay Mini Backpack. Woo, that is a lot of words. So this is a Mickey Mouse backpack where he looks like he is wearing a pirate costume. This would be perfect for pirate night on any Disney cruise that you might be taking. It's got a really cute little zipper pull that happens to be a Mickey Mouse head with crossbones associated with it, which is so cute. The little belt is actually 3-dimensional, and it does have a buckle that can move on it, which is fun. Side pockets, and then on the back of the bag it features a little ship wheel with Mickey Mouse with his little pirate costume on, which is super adorable. And then the interior of the bag features Pirate Mickey, ship wheels, compasses, Mickey Mouse heads, and little stars all over it. This is such a cute bag. I might have to get this for pirate night for my Disney cruise coming up next year. Next, we're gonna be moving on to another 707 Street exclusive. 707 Street, we see you. This is the Disney Vampire Winnie the Pooh cosplay backpack. He's got his little things. He also has this like 3-dimensional collar that comes like around his little face. He's got a little bow tie. So adorable. On the back of the bag, it features Eeyore as a pumpkin, Tigger as a jester, and little Piglet as a dragon, which I think is so adorable. It looks like they just went trick-or-treating. And then the interior lining is this really fun vampire Winnie the Pooh doing a different facial expressions, like happy and like laughing. And it is so very cute. Absolutely perfect for Mickey's not so scary Halloween party. Next, we're gonna be moving on to a really cool LoungeFly exclusive bag. This is called their Haunted House Glow Mini Backpack. And yes, basically all of the white features of this bag glow in the dark. It features the Sensational 6, and it's basically just a little haunted house, and it's got all of them in different Halloween costumes. There's kind of ghosts floating about. There's also a little smoke coming out of the chimney, and there's little hidden Mickeys in the smoke. Like, we are here for it. It does have a really nice side pockets, and the glow features on this are very very cool. On the back, it features the Sensational Six and all of their Halloween costume glory. And I love Goofy, and Goofy's like in the back making this super adorable pose, which I love. In the interior, there are little bats and little ghosts with little Mickey ears on. Super duper adorable. I've actually already ordered this one, so this is on its way to me because I need it for my Halloween collection. They also have a wallet, and the wallet just features the Sensational Six, just like they were featured on the back of the bag, in an applique on the wallet, which is really cute. And it does have silver hardware, and on the back it's got some little tombstones and little Mickey ghosts as well. The next bag is another LoungeFly.com exclusive that actually is coming out on Wednesday of this week, so keep your eyes peeled. This is the Jack Skellington pumpkin crossbody bag, and it is Jack Skellington as a jack-o'-lantern, and it does have a three-dimensional circular look to it, and the eyes and also the mouth, basically all of his facial features will glow in the dark. This is a super duper cute bag. We don't have a lot of details other than a really quick little video of it. Next, we're going to be moving on to a Blue Culture Tees exclusive. This is an exclusive for the wickedly cute witch mini cosplay backpack, and this features Minnie Mouse as a witch, as you can see, and she's got a really pretty little velvet three-dimensional bow with corset details that are also appliqued on. The little zipper pull happens to be a broom, which I think is so adorable. This one does glow in the dark. It's got a gunmetal hardware on it, and on the back it says Wicked Never Looked So Cute. I love the details of this, and also something to keep in mind, her head and her hat really poke out of the top of this bag, so it's definitely going to look oversized, although the mini backpack will be the same size. Her little noggin is going to protrude out quite a bit on this bag, which is really fun. And then next we are moving on to this really cute Spider Mickey bag. This is also glow in the dark, so it features Mickey Mouse as a spider, and his ears are little spider webs. He's got a little zipper pull that is also like a full Mickey head that is just all spider webs with purple glitter. On the back it says Boo, and it has debossed spider webs all over it, which is so pretty. And then it really glows, so his little mouth, eyes, nose, and also his ear spider webs glow really brightly, which is very fun. And this bag is super cute. I love that it has all of the debossed spider webs. That's actually all the way around the bag, not just featured on the back. Now, I have to say, this next exclusive really impressed me. It's from A Comic Spot, which I have never heard of them before, so this is the first time I've been hearing of them. If you have shopped with them before, I'd love to know more. But I fell in love with this bag. I think this is one of the most beautiful Marie bags we have seen, as it features an all-over print with Marie, showing her different facial expressions and different attitudes and personality traits and those sorts of things through her expressions on this bag. I think it's so pretty. It's got gray details. The interior lining is just gray and white, which isn't too exciting, but I think the outside of this bag is so beautiful. My friend Jen is a huge Marie fan, and I know she fell in love with this bag, and I have also fallen in love with it as well. Next, we've got a Pink a la Mode exclusive. This is a Pixar LoungeFly bag that features Edna Mode, and it's an all-over print, and it just says no capes, and then it's got outlines of her glasses all over, silver hardware. It's got side pockets. This is a super cute bag. They also have a matching wallet to go with it. And the wallet is a standard zip around wallet, a super cute matching set, great for Pixar Pier. One more 707 Street that I missed. This is the Disney Pixar Up Young Karl cosplay mini backpack. This one is actually going to be sent out in November. Everything else that we went over in the video is going to be sent out in October. This one is a specialty November bag, but oh my gosh, it has young Karl with his little like airplane helmet on, and it's got the little fur around his head and fur around his goggles, which are so cute. The goggles are removable, which is so fun, and it is just one of the cutest bags I've ever seen. There's a different texture for his shirt on the front of the backpack. It looks like a nice like canvas material. And then on the side pocket, it's got Karl kind of staring up into the sky. And then on the other side pocket, it's got Ellie looking up at the sky, which is just, oh my gosh, it's so cute. and there is a little blimp on the back that says Spirit Adventures, and then on the inside it's the traditional up house with the balloons. They did such a great job designing this bag. I just think it is so awesome. You gotta let me know which of these bags was your favorite, or which of these bags that you are deciding to pre-order. Again, everything is gonna be linked down in the description box down below, along with promo codes. And also, I'm going to be giving away 3 LoungeFly bags over the next month, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled over on Instagram. I'm gonna pop up my Instagram handle here, and there's also gonna be bonus entries over here as well as on TikTok, so be sure to be following along. And I'm so excited to share those with you very soon. So be on the lookout for that. If you are interested in seeing more what's new videos, let me know down below with a little hashtag what's new crew. And that is gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to comment if I missed any bags, and I hope you have the most amazing day. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. TTFN. Bye.